Hi again guys, I'm back in my office and in today's video I'm gonna show you some absolutely important masculine features that you need to have as a man. In the previous video I just talked about some attraction factors very generally. However, in this video I'm going to talk about masculine features specifically. I want you to subscribe my channel and push the bottom line and follow my future videos. Let's go to the heart of the matter. If you are a man, you need to have and develop some masculine features in yourself, because without them, you cannot attract ladies. And the first stage of setting up a relationship comes from the word attraction. That girl or that woman must be sexually attracted in you. And these are some traits and personality features that you need to have as a prerequisite for setting up a relationship. And the first feature is being protective and supportive. As a man, you need to have these two adjectives. And when I'm talking about these two adjectives, these adjectives actually includes two aspects, emotional and physical. For example, just imagine that your girlfriend has dealing with lots of anxiety and stress recently. So in these cases, your responsibility is to calm her down by giving positive energy, by giving her some sort of inspirational feelings. So you need to play a very positive role in here, in emotional aspects. Just imagine, for example, your girlfriend have a very important test for tomorrow. And you can say, I know that the exam is very difficult and hard, but I'm sure that you are harder than that. And you're gonna make it. So these feelings, these positive feelings, which comes out of your oral ability, will really attract, will increase your attraction in her eyes. So this is very important. And physical means that you need to protect her physically. Just imagine that someone wants to make trouble, for example, for your wife or girlfriend in the street or in the car. For example, someone by smoking a cigarette makes some trouble for both you and your girlfriend. So in these cases, you need to tell their man to, let's say, distinguish his smoke. And you need to just to do something physically. You need to put yourself in an action. So these two features are very important. So the next one is a storytelling, as you can see on the board. So the storytelling is one of the ability that you need to develop and really invest on it, because if you have a good power of storytelling, you can really go through the subconscious mind of a girl. And when you want to tell a story, when you want to narrate a story, you need to consider three absolutely important things. First, your storytelling must have resolution. Second, you need to use some sort of conflicts. And last, there must be a kind of suspension feeling. And I'm going to explain them one by one. In a storytelling, you're going to show yourself as a strong man, as a man who have lots of high values, but not in a direct way. Because if you just tell these things directly, that would be really odd. And it's actually self-centric. So, in these cases, you're going to tell a story from the past that shows you are a protective man, that shows you are a very high-value man, but not in a direct way. And you can use your five, let's say, senses in your storytelling, and some sort of exaggeration even can really work, but not too much. One of the things that you need to consider is that you need to have conversation in order to, for example, create a good moment for a girl. For example, you go out on a date and sometimes there is a bad feeling of silence. Why? Because you do not have anything to say. So that storytelling can really help you, and you can really show some of your masculine behaviors during your story. A story can be a joke, can be a memory from the past, can be something which is related to your previous traveling, but you need to consider that you must show yourself as a strong man, as a man who has high values and some sort of things. So be cautious about these things. The next one is goal. As a man, you need to have a life of abundance. You need to have a life of abundance, which means that you are doing many things and you have a goal for yourself. You have a direct path and you need to really work with blood, sweat and tears. And if a girl from the outside see that you are really busy doing different stuff like education, like work, they highly attracted in you because having these things shows that you are having a social status and you're belonging yourself to a kind of, let's say, occupation which is a part of your identity. So having a goal for a man is very necessary and it is very attractive. So this behavior will really make you distinguish from the others and really makes you outstanding. So you need to have a life of abundance and you need to have a direct path and work and focus your attention on that. So it is very important. Whether that girl is in your life or out of your life, you still have your purpose. You still have your goal. And you put so much time and energy in order to get it. So this is very important. Next one is body. I think that is self-explanatory. You need to have a strong body, my friend. And for that, you need to go to the gym. You need to attend and you need to spend time going to the gym and build muscular body for yourself. I know that it's hard, but that exercises, that daily workout must be a part of your identity. If you just do it every day, it really happens automatically. So go to the gym. If you have some overweight, try to lose them, burn your fat, and try to build a very well-built body. Because the first things that really attracts the attention of the girls is your body, is your let's say, appearance. So the first impression is very important, and for having a strong and influential, let's say, first impression, you need to work on your body every day. So this is a kind of investment, you know. You need to invest on your body. Be very cautious and careful about your body, about the diet, about the food that you're eating, and especially about your gym. So the next one, which is kind of abbreviation, is DHV. DHV stands for demonstration of higher value. You know, as a man, you need to demonstrate your values to women, but not in a direct way, okay? Not openly. And I just want to tell you some values that can be really attractive. For example, singing a song, having a nice voice, a voice that has an intonation, that has a prosody, a voice that has a timbre. You need to use this magical box that you have, that the God gives you. This is a God-gifted device that you can use it in order to say I love you to someone. So this magical box is very important, but very few people know how to use this machine as they want. So you need to know how to speak in a very dominant way, how to speak confidently, how to speak in order to influence on other people. So this is one of the DHV that you have. The next one is being an early bird. If you wake up at 6 or 7 o'clock, it shows that you have a purpose in your life, you have a goal in your life, and you just have a schedule and stick to that. So being an early bird is a kind of DHV. If you have a nice car, if you have a luxury house, so all these things are a kind of DHV. If you can speak some languages, especially English or other languages, it shows that you have a very good oral skills. And this is also shows a kind of DHV. So there are lots of features, there are lots of arts, there are lots of skills that you can learn, and all the skills that you have and you can make money out of it can be included in DHV part. And last but not least, a kind of feature that you need to have in yourself is dominance. You know, the mechanism of the mind of the ladies is created by the dominance, and they like to be dominated by their men. And as long as you're attractive, as much as you are attractive, that lady will give her dominance to you. And they really like to obey you in many ways. They really, and by obeying, I don't mean that they are your servant, but they just do that naturally, more than they think. That dominance should be really obvious in your speaking and body language. So speaking is very important, guys. You need to know how to use your progressive gestures, how to use your hand, how to use your body language in order to show that feeling of dominance. For example, if you are with a lady and sitting on a chair, you need to occupy as much as a space as you can. For example, do not hold your body like this, okay? Or for example, do not bend yourself. You need to occupy as much of the space as you can. And eye contact is also absolutely important. When you talk with a lady, you need to keep your eye contact, and especially when you are talking. But when she talks, sometimes you can distract your eye contact. So this is very important. You're speaking, the way that you talk, the way that you use your magical box is absolutely essential. So work on your speaking. I know that it is not as easy as said than done, but you can develop, you can go to voice classes, you can really train, you can attend to training sessions and use that very golden things that you have. The next one is body language. The body language is very important, and 60% of the people will judge even our personality based on our body language. There is a very famous movie in TED Talk, and the topic is said, you will be judged by your body language, and your body language shape the person who you are. So it is very important. Your body language, the way that you use your facial expressions, and the way that you use your body when you want to open the door for a lady, when, for example, you want to go into a restaurant, whenever you want to sit on a chair even. So these are the very important things for you as a man. Maybe you said that, for example, what should I do with my body language? And these things are not really obvious, but I just want to tell you that these features really happen in the minds of the girl subconsciously. You need to control the subconscious mind of the ladies. And if you go through the subconscious mind, you can really control them. And this is very important. The other things that you need to consider is that you need to have a power of decision making, critical thinking. These are the very important things in order to manage and handle the relationship in a way that you want. For example, just imagine that you want to go on a date with your girlfriend. And if you don't know where to go, if you have lots of hesitations on the way, so the girls believe that you are not a strong man. You need to be decisive, you know, and you need to make decision. Consult with your lady, consult with your girlfriend, but you are the person who make the last decision. Thank you very much for borrowing your ears to me and watching this video. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to go through the subconscious mind of the lady. So if you like the video, I just want you to tap on the like button and subscribe me in order to watch my future videos. Thank you very much and have a good time. Over now.